Today I have a wonderful session for you. Today I have an exciting story for you because this story is about an animal whom most of us actually like. This animal is nothing but dogs. Yeah, and you know what? My pet that I'm having in my home is also a dog. So ready for the story, kids? So this story is about two dogs, two very happy, two very exciting, two very adventurous dogs whose names are Bambo and Sambie. So Bambo and Sambie are always known for their happiness in the place where they live. All the dogs, as soon as they see Bambo and Sambie walking by, they say, you know what, the happiest dogs of the world are actually walking. And not only this, Bambo and Sambie are also very adventurous in nature. So they like to discover, like new places, new things. They want to do new things, which will always keep them happy. So one fine day, as Bambo and Sambie were going by in their neighborhood, they actually came across a beautiful garden which they have never and ever heard of in their life. So as they start going around this garden, as they start seeing this garden, Bambo and Sambie actually discover a hidden passage in that garden. So like a hidden passage in a garden which no one has ever heard of, I'm sure it is very curious. Right? That is the way even Bambo and Sambie also felt. They felt very curious, and Sambie told Bambo, you know what, Bambo, we have to go check out what is behind that passage. And both the dogs, they set out into that passage. As they started walking, it was very dark, and slowly they started seeing light on the other end of that passage. And when they came out of this passage, what they saw was so beautiful, because they saw a house which was made out of glass, which was sitting on a garden that was made out of glass. Yes, it was very exciting the moment, like Bambo and Sambie saw that, and they decided, you know what, we have seen the greatest, most beautiful place so far on this planet. And both Bambo and Sambie, they go towards that house. They start seeing, like what is there, who is living over here, who built this. They have lots of questions in their mind, and about all these questions, both these dogs were very much amazed looking at this beautiful glass palace. And Bambo and Sambie, they go inside this house, and they see what is there in the house, like how it is built, how are the things inside the house. And as they are finding these, as they are exploring this house, Sambie stumbles across a glass room actually. So when Sambie opened this room, he immediately started shouting Bambo, Bambo, wherever you are, come immediately over here. You know what, I found the most beautiful room in this entire house. And Bambo comes running towards Sambie, and he asks, Sambie, what happened? What exactly happened? What is this room all about? And Sambie is like, you know what, Bambo, you go inside this room, you will be amazed. And Bambo enters this room, and behind Bambo, Sambie also enters this room. And the moment they entered inside, they were just speechless looking inside that room, because this room was made up of mirrors actually. So what do you think they would have seen in this room? It is nothing but the reflections of Bambo and Sambie themselves. So Bambo and Sambie thought that there were hundreds of dogs living in that room. And looking at those dogs, Bambo and Sambie, basically they're very friendly in nature. And when they saw these 100 dogs, they decided they had 100 more new friends in their life. And with that happiness, Bambo and Sambie greets all these 100 dogs with a nice hi. You know what? Hi everyone. And the other dogs also, what do you think they would have done? They also waved back hi towards these two dogs, Bambo and Sambie. And they were so happy, thinking that they found the most beautiful place on this planet, and they found 100 new friends. And they decided, you know what, okay, fine, let us go outside and let us share this news to our friends also. And day by day, lots of people started hearing about this house, which is very beautiful, which is very great, where even hundreds of dogs were there. Soon people started visiting this home. And as people started coming, where people from nearing villages, people from nearing town, even people from different countries, like dogs used to fly in from different countries, and they used to come and visit this house, not only to see how this beautiful glass house is, but also see those 100 happy dogs, and also create 100 new friends in each one of their life. As days were passing by, as people came to visit this house, there was another dog in that very same village where Bambo and Sambie were living. And this dog's name is actually Grumpy. You saw my face, Grumpy. That is how the dog actually is, Grumpy was a very sad, very angry, very irritated dog, where if you go and ask Grumpy, Grumpy, did you have your food in a happy way? Grumpy will always reply, why do you care about? Yeah, this is how Grumpy is always. So Grumpy hears about this house, a glass house, a glass palace that is so beautiful, and Grumpy is like, you know what, there is not a single place in this world that is more beautiful than my home. I will go and see how beautiful this house is. And Grumpy sets out to this very beautiful glass palace. And as Grumpy is going towards this glass palace, all the other dogs who were on their way, they slowly stopped and they started telling, hey, you know what, Grumpy is going to this house, let's not go today. That is how they were, because they were very much afraid what if Grumpy might bite them in anger. So Grumpy goes to this glass house and he sees, you know what, this glass house is not that great compared to my house. Wow, see this sofa? It is not that great. My house's sofa is far more greater. So like this, Grumpy goes around, like inspecting each and everything. Instead of being happy in that house, Grumpy was very sad and he was very angry. And Grumpy finally comes to this beautiful mirror room. And Grumpy stands outside and he tells to himself, let me see how these dogs can make me happy, how these dogs can make me, their best friend. And Grumpy opens his door, he goes inside and he looks here and there, completely he looks, and he's like, hello, I'm Grumpy. In a very angry tone. And the other dogs also, are talking to him very angrily. It's a reflection, right? When they were also very angry. And Grumpy again says, I heard you guys make everyone happy. Now make me happy. Now I'm going to bark at you. And Grumpy barks at them. What do you think the other dogs did? All those other dogs, all those reflection barks back at Grumpy. And this was the first time Grumpy saw 100 dogs barking back at him. And listening to that for the first time, seeing that for the first time, Grumpy becomes so scared, he runs out of that place. Now kids, tell me something. Bambo and Sambie also discovered that very same room. And as a matter of fact, every dog in that entire planet came to visit this room. And all the dogs were happy to meet all these friends, all these 100 dogs, and even all these 100 dogs were also happy to see these dogs. But why did Grumpy alone became scared? Why did all these dogs shout at Grumpy? It is because mirror, right? That room was made out of mirror, and Grumpy barked at these mirrors with an angry face, and because of which Grumpy saw 100 angry dogs barking back at him. Whereas Bambo and Sambie, or the other dogs, they went into this room with a happy face and they greeted these dogs with happiness. Thereby what happened? All those dogs in those mirrors, they even greeted them back with the same level of happiness. Now kids, always keep this in mind, yeah? So to have wonderful relationships in life, you have to cherish and enjoy those relationships. The moment you start becoming angry, what will happen? You will end up like Grumpy. But tell me, do you guys want to be like Grumpy, or do you guys want to be like Bambo and Sambie? And if your choice is Bambo and Sambie, trust me, you will be the happiest person in this planet. And for you to be happy, always cherish the relationships that is around you. Thank you for this great session. Bye bye.